Yeah. I'm a teacher at the high school. First of all, I applaud Project Safeguard for bringing this controversial issue up because it is opening good dialogue. I'm just kind of shocked that it's happening in 2010, that we're now addressing this in Moultonborough because it has been such a big issue in our school, and I think because only until this year are we getting students to come out of the closet, I think kind of speaks to the atmosphere, the climate, the environment that maybe the students are in with being allowed, not allowed, but by students using the words gay, faggot, queer in school and really not understanding the connotation in which they're speaking it. I think that students are way ahead of times, way ahead of parents in multiple issues, but especially when it comes to openness towards homosexuality. I've seen that as a display in school and an event earlier in this year. I think that students are very open to it. I think by taking this group off the agenda for Project Safeguard would make those students who are homosexual, who have maybe thoughts but are too scared to come out of the closet, it would make them feel even more as outcasts, to be told that this issue isn't important enough, it's not okay, it shouldn't be discussed, and we're going to keep it in the closet again. And this came out mid-90s and it was a huge issue. You know, people coming out of the closet, celebrities, whoever it was. I'm just shocked that it's an issue now in 2010. I mean, read a newspaper article, and these kids are getting suppressed. To be happening in our own town and to be showing the kids that it's not okay and what you feel is wrong isn't okay. And I disagree with having parents be allowed in. I think that students are willing to talk about it maybe because they have different views than their parents. And I think that by having parents in there, it's going to kind of silence some students from speaking out because they don't feel comfortable. And when there are adults present in the room, students don't talk about whatever issue, whether it be sex, whether it be drugs, whether, they're not going to be as open about it. And I would just really push the school board to keep this on the agenda and to keep it students. I mean, if you do want to open up, that's a separate issue. But I think it'd do a huge disservice to this community and the school to take this off the agenda for Project Safeguard.
Lindsay just said, my name is Becky Brennan, I work at the high school also. Not only do these kids that have come out need to be supported, but their friends do. Can you imagine, you didn't come out, you didn't create a situation, you did nothing but sit next to this kid and support them and sit with them at lunch and sit with them at games, and now you're getting taken to pieces too. It's a language that has to change, and these kids need a supportive environment to sit in where they're safe to talk without other people's beliefs, because like Lindsay said, maybe they believe different or more accepting than their parents and won't ask a question or say something if somebody else is there that they know have a different opinion. These kids need to have this forum to talk amongst themselves. Your kids are doing and saying and seeing and reading and hearing and watching things you have no clue about every day. Don't take this out on a program that is being offered to support your children.
Hi, I'm Tina, and I'm a parent of a student at the academy, a teacher at the academy, and a coach at the academy. And I've got a lot going through my brain, but my biggest question is, I keep coming back to, I'm not sure what everybody is afraid of. This workshop to me is about teaching tolerance. It's about teaching through the experiences of others that we are all equal and that we have equal opportunities, that whether it be because we are short or overweight or pimply or gay, I'm not being very eloquent here, but I find myself really frustrated as a parent because I just can't put my finger on what everybody is afraid of. I don't want my son to sit at the dinner table and have a conversation with me that's going to sound like a conversation that he would have with his peers. I want that to sound different. It does sound different. Dialogue between me and my peers sounds different than dialogue when my children are around. Of course it's different. It needs to be different. I'm just not afraid of it, and I guess I don't know what we're afraid of. We're not putting kids into a room to promote homosexuality or educating them on being tolerant. When I hear a student say, "Oh my God," I do ask them to say, "Oh my goodness." When I hear a student call something gay, I usually play dumb and say, "What? That's happy? I don't get it. What do you mean by that?" And right away, without being confrontational, they know they've offended me, and they'll try not to do it again. I really believe that this workshop is going to do that too. What you're saying is that we have an amazing, caring, open-minded student body at Moultonborough Academy that embrace differences every day, every minute of every day, whether it's a special needs student, whether it's a student of color. This is just another difference that we're educating them about and asking, we're putting faces to it. We're putting faces to it and helping them realize there are differences. You don't have to agree with them, but you might offend somebody. That's all it is to me.
They're promoting an environment of safety, an environment of acceptance. They are not promoting homosexuality. That is, first of all, nothing they can promote. But even if you think that this is not what this is about. This is about students talking about being accepted, about being treated fairly, what it was like to be
in the back.
Yeah. I'm a teacher at the high school. First of all, I applaud Project Safeguard for bringing this controversial issue up because it is opening good dialogue. I'm just kind of shocked that it's happening in 2010, that we're now addressing this in Moultonborough because it has been such a big issue